Hello bros, I'm Contestant 0, BroFive production, Nate Bird, Sakura Nova. Start corner right here. I forgot to look at where the button was. What happened? Was it a water snake? Water spirit. It's not supposed to be aggressive like this, so why are they? Not too fast of a picture. It doesn't matter why. We have to save Arisa quickly or she drown. Without stopping to think, I jump to rescue Arisa, who's struggling in pain within the transparent body of Water Spirit. Let Arisa go! I jump off the ground with all my strength bolstered with the speed I already generated and head straight for the long torso of the Water Spirit jutting out of the lake. I unsheath my two swords and glint in the sunlight, leaving trails of light as I leap forward. I split the Water Spirit cleanly in two, just as I planned, but no resistance. I turn around as I land, and the body that should have been cut in half is simply swaying there as if nothing had happened. The opponent made of water. Without a special blessed weapon, you won't be able to harm it with physical attacks. So what do we do? At this rate, Arisa, are you saying I haven't improved at all? I can't save anyone. I can't even save a person important to me. While I'm just sitting here grinding my teeth, Arisa is getting closer and closer to death. The little bit of air left in Arisa's lungs escapes, and she starts to struggle even more fiercely. Arisa! Leave it to me. Leave it to you? But without a Holy Knight's sword, no amount of physical attacks can hurt him. If physical attacks won't work, I just have to use attacks that will. Like what? What are you planning on doing? She can use magic? I suspected someone would be able to use magic here. A crimson flames burn the enemy until not even ashes remain. Countless arrows of flame sprout out from Kaguya's outstretched hand. This must be magic? Fire arrow. Kaguya drowns out my voice with a loud shout, and the fierce arrow all speed towards her target. It's over in an instant. The moment the arrow hit the spirit, it dissipated into mist. You're awake. Are you okay? Are you hurt anywhere? Mikash, I'm alive. Don't worry, you're most certainly still alive. The lake was just so pretty, I thought I could just swim a little bit. Sheesh, and you didn't stop her, Kaguya? I had to believe I had something I had to do elsewhere. Man, let my guard down because I didn't sense any monsters around. I nearly got myself killed because of that. At least you're still alive. That's true, but Kaguya, I'm amazed you can use magic. Yeah, that was a bit of a shocker. Why didn't you tell us you could use magic? Why do you keep it a secret? Because I promised myself never to use it. So there was no reason to mention it. Huh? Why? You can use it, so why not? Isn't it a waste not to use your talents? Yeah, if you can use magic, then joining the ranks of the King's Royal Guards and becoming Holy Knight isn't just a dream. I'm begging you, please don't tell anyone else that I can use magic. Huh? Why not? Please. I understand. She wants to become a knight because she believes she can, not because she can use magic. She wants to become a knight like anyone else that can't use magic because she don't want to think of herself better than anyone else. That's what she wants. Okay, I promise. Mikael, can you give me your word? Okay, thank you. Alright, I guess we should head back now. I see, that's very interesting. Water spirits are known to be quite gentle, yet they attack a human being. You were wise to retreat. Your weapons aren't enough to take on undead, but they are powerless against sprites. If you had thought you would have lost for sure. But still, I suppose it is possible for a shaman to control a large group of goblins. But for a sprite to attack a human, I can't help but think something's going on between the monsters. Like what? I don't know what exactly, but either this is a forewarning of a disaster to come, or there's an extremely powerful monster using magic to control them. Extremely powerful monster? Say you're right. How powerful are we talking here? Let's see. Probably something along the lines of a dragon, vampire, lynch, demon, something with at least that much power. Well, she didn't say werewolves. Then I actually would be a little worried. But but seriously, werewolves are one of the strongest monsters I think there exist. Of course, dragons are very powerful, but I mean, a werewolf can rip a head clean off a human in one swing, and that's actually true. Any of those would be too strong for a human to deal with. This is a speculation. It's quite possible I'm completely wrong. Or rather, I hope that I'm wrong. At any rate, it doesn't hurt to be prepared. Be prepared to deal with any kind of eventuality. That's all. Dismissed. How often does she actually smile? I've seen her smile twice. 2 times I've seen her smile. Otherwise she always has that, well, angry smile on her face. Some kind of disaster or a monster with enough strength to control all these other monsters. Either way, it's a pretty grim situation. I hope it's really just a speculation. Though I'm still amazed Kaguya can use magic. If she couldn't use magic, I shudder to think what would have happened to Arista. What I don't get is why she swore never to use it, even though she can. Only those born with the talent can use magic. Every knight wishes they could use magic. There's a lot of pros to being able to use magic, and supposedly no cons. She must have her own reasons. I probably shouldn't pry. Come in. Thank you. What's wrong? Thank you for keeping me quiet about the fact that I can use magic. Just keep my promise is all. Just keep my promise is all. Still, thank you. Is that all you came here to say? Sorry for keeping you so long. No problem. I can always make time for you, Kaguya. Thank you. Well, I'm tired, so I think go to bed. Yeah. Good night. Good night. Sweet dreams. She should be ready to use it in only situations that actually calls for it. Because as long as we don't get enchanted weapons or something, we don't really have a lot of a chance out there. Good morning, Mikash. Good morning. It smells delicious, scent of baking bread. Breakfast. I'll be ready soon, so look forward to it. Ever since you came here, Isa, my eating habits have improved tremendously. I never used to care what I ate before, but now I look forward to every meal. I think that's a good thing. Since you have to eat anyway, you might as well eat things that taste good and are good for you. I can completely agree with that statement now. But now I got a problem. Eh? What is it? Did I make something you don't like? Not that. After you leave, Arisa, what am I going to do? You and Kaguya both will go back home eventually. When that happens, I end up reverting to my old bad eating habits. It's kind of depressing to think about it returning to that life now. Then why not let me teach you you to cook while I'm still here? I don't mind teaching you. That's not a bad idea. Mind showing me how then? Not at all. But there's one way to avoid having to go back to depressing life of bleak meals. And what is the other way? Get a girlfriend who can cook. Ah, I didn't think about that. But it'd be hard to find a girlfriend who could cook as well as you, Arisa. It might be best just to learn for myself. Yawn. Good morning, Kaguya. Thanks for the food. You look like you're half asleep today too. I started to get used to that. Haha, me too. Yawn. It started late today. It's rare for her to be late. She's always so punctual. Is she being held up in a meeting or something? Who knows? I'm sorry I'm late. Today's mission is cancelled. Huh? So we're getting the day off? Yes. In consideration of Shinsaki. For me? What do you mean? Considering the situation we're in, I suppose I should tell all of you. Last night, a large number of undead appeared in the northern wastelands. Upon receiving this report, the King Corps received orders to mobilize. They were to confirm the threat and eliminate it if possible. Upon arriving the scene, the Night Corps were met with a staggering number of enemy forces. They engaged immediately to eliminate the enemies. However, the enemy was far better equipped than expected, and the Night Corps had to call a retreat back to the capital. In order to let the soldiers escape, the commander of the scene took the position of the rear guard and stopped the undead advance. Thanks to the splendid efforts of the commanding officer, there was not a single casualty, and the Night Corps successfully returned to the capital. However, the commanding officer has yet to return, and we lost all contact with him. That commanding officer is Zero Shinsaki. What? That's missing? There's no way we can send you three out on a mission in this kind of situation. Therefore, the three of you are standby for the day. You're organizing a search party for him, right? His subordinates appear to be forming one right now. All you need to do is stay at home and wait for the good news. That's all. Dismissed. The old man's gone missing. He's the Empire's strongest knight. He's definitely fine. Thanks for worrying about me, but I'm not worried. That old man of mine won't get done in so easily. For all we know, he might have already made it back home and just lunging around like nothing happened. It's possible my father may have returned. I will go home and see if I can learn anything more. I see. Alright. Should the two of us get going then? Yeah. Well, I didn't really think he'd be here. But he's definitely got to be okay. Haha, don't worry too much about it. Like I said before, I'm not really worried about him. I just can't imagine him actually being in trouble at all. It's unthinkable as the sun rising in the evening. You really trust Zero, don't you? Well, yeah, given how we met, if you'd seen that monster's strength of his, you'd think the same. Zero really is a hero. Huh. Cash. Hero? Huh? I wish my hero was a bit less of a slob. I'm back. Welcome back. Was your father home? Yes, I heard the details from him. So what's going on? The enemy appear to have been a force of nearly 100,000. Apparently most of them were new recruits, but as the battle progressed it became increasingly more difficult, and so a threat was ordered. 100,000? What the heck? Wait, so does that mean that Zero's unit tried to take on that many on their own? Yes, according to the initial report, it was assumed that the enemy was a few thousand at most, so just one unit was assigned to eliminate them. 1,000 numbers are totally off. No matter how many you are, 100,000 by yourself is just impossible. Even so, they were able to take out nearly 20,000 enemy troops before they had to retreat. So I suppose that's to be expected of the unit led by the Kingdom's strongest knight. One unit took out 20,000 on their own. They really are monsters. Did they say anything about my dad? Well, what? During the retreat, he covered for my father and suffered some serious injuries. Even then, he alone should be enough to... Injuries? No matter how many of them there were, there's no way. That would be eaten by a bunch of stinking undead. Well, that's because magic started raining down from out of nowhere. It seemed that at the time the most he could do was use his own body as a shield to protect my father. Dad. I'm telling you, he's alright. I can't tell you why I'm so sure, but he's got to be alright. I bet my life on it. Don't bet your life so easily. But he did it to protect my dad. I'm sorry, I don't know what to say. There's nothing you need to apologize for, Kaguya. Dad did it because he wanted to. There's no reason to blame anyone. If anything, Dad undead are at fault. It's okay, I believe in Dad. So he's definitely alright. What do you mean? As I just stated, the search party for Zero has been called off. May I ask why? The enemy numbers are far greater than initially predicted. It's really something. Furthermore, we are all still uncertain of the enemy goals. Therefore, we deemed it prudent to remain alert and prepare for the worst. Until we can confirm the threat has been eliminated, the Night Corps will be guarding the city 24/7. No matter how accomplished the night, we cannot afford to send a search party for just one person at this point of time. That's not right. We're all talking about Zero here. Isn't he worth far more than just one night? The order was issued by the king. There's nothing I can do about it. I understand. This is indeed a situation where the safety of the citizens take priority. We can't afford to mobilize the Night Corps just to search for my father. Nikash. If the Knights that uphold justice will not look for him, then I shall. If an apprentice like me leaves, there should be no problem, correct? I cannot allow that. Why not? Because you are an apprentice. You lack the qualification for that mission. However, I do understand how you feel. If you truly insist on going, I won't stop you. Just know that if you do, the path to becoming a knight will forever be closed to you. The path to becoming a knight will be closed to me. Following orders is an unbreakable rule for the knights. Those who disobey orders cannot become knights. Those who follow their feelings disrupt the solidarity of the group and are not needed in the Night Corps. I say it once more. If you choose to go looking for Zero, you will be throwing away your chance at becoming a knight. If you understand, then don't think of doing anything stupid. If you can't stand just waiting, then do some training. You'll be too busy to think about unnecessary things if you're tired out from exercise. I had wanted you all to attend the academy today, but no, never mind. All missions are on hold until further notice. Everyone until new orders come, you are to remain on standby. That is all. Dismissed. If I go looking for Dad, I lose the right to becoming a knight. I wanted to surpass my own weakness, my own helplessness, so that I can protect others. I wish for a second chance to get rid of my regrets. That's why I'm aimed to becoming a knight. This country is a symbol of power. I believe that if I could become a knight, the number of people I could protect would far outnumber those I failed to save in the past. Becoming a knight was my dream, my goal, my whole life. And now you're telling me I won't be able to become one, just because I want to go look for my dad. All those steps I climbed on the way to becoming a knight since the day he first picked me up, while I'll be rendered meaningless. Ha, how stupid. I don't even need to think about it, do I? If I think about what I really want, I already know what the right thing to do is. Yeah, I already know. We are going with all those weapons on you. I could ask the same of you two. What are you two doing with your weapons? How rude. It's obvious. We're going to look for Zero. What are you thinking? You were planning on doing the same, weren't you not? I'm different. It's only natural for a kid to want to save their parent. But you two, and it's only natural for a teammate to want to support their leader. No matter how accomplished a knight that you are, acting alone is forbidden. You must always act together with your team. That's the knight's ironclad rule. Actually, we need enchanted weapons. We can't harm the undead, so if we get even one chance, if they even get one chance to surround us, we're done for. Well, as long as the weapons can cut them, just focus on the head and the arms, and they can't really do much. They might not die, but at least they will be immobilized for a short moment. You must always act together with your team. That's the knight ironclad rule. Yep. It's dangerous to go alone. We should go with you. You just worry about finding Zero. Mikash, Kaguya and I will have you back. I appreciate the offer, but I can't let you two do that. Why? Is there some kind of problem? Don't you understand? If you two do this, then you won't be able to become knights. Either I can get you involved in this, just for my sake. We're going because we want to, so you're not getting us involved in anything. Or do you believe that you have to take responsibility for what we do of our own free will, too, leader? If so, then you are truly a splendid leader. Wait a minute, you two. Think about this rationally. Are you really okay with not becoming knights? Don't worry, I will still become a knight. Yeah, so will I. Obviously, it'd be a big problem if I couldn't. Then don't say stupid things like that you becoming with me. I will become a knight and I will find Zero as well. Yeah, I'm gonna get it all. What kind of stupid? Will you stop calling us stupid already? If you won't shut up, I break your jaw, okay? Scary. Have you always been like this, Kaguya? A teammate problem is the whole team's problem. It's only natural for us to help you. Stop thinking about unnecessary things and let us help you. Kaguya is becoming a lot less formal since she started living with us. But I agree with her. It's true that I dreamed of becoming a knight since I was a child. You could say it was my life goal, even. But it's not so important that I'm willing to throw away my comrades for it. Nor is it the kind of knight I want to become. Besides, Zero was injured protecting my father. My father owes his life to Zero, so it's only natural to want to pay off that debt. I could not stand the shame of simply doing nothing. What about you, Erisa? Don't you have to become a knight to provide for your family? Then there's no need for you to take this kind of a risk. If any of my siblings were in similar situations, then definitely go search for them. I mean, they're my family, so of course I have to. I love them. And if I had to give up on helping them to becoming knight, then I'm sure no one in my family would approve. They get angry at me instead, for sure. If I'm everyone's big sister, I gotta be cool for all of them. I understand how you two feel, but it's still too risky. What are you saying? We're not going to search for Zero? So it's not risky at all? What do you mean? Did you forget that the instructor said, if you can't stand sitting still, then do some training? So we're just going out for some training. We're going to go to the wasteland to train. Who knows, we might run into Zero accidentally. Indeed, this is just training. Do you really think that kind of excuse is going to work? If it doesn't, we can just get Zero and my father back to back us up. Covering for my daughter who saved the man you owe your life to is only natural as the head of the family. I'm sure Zero won't just leave you out to dry either, right? Especially if you saved him. Jeez, you two sure are persistent. Persistent? Don't you mean reliable? Ha, it's the same thing, really. Are you two really okay with this? Of course we are. A foolish question. Alright, then please help me out, you two. Leave it to us. We definitely find Zero. Alright, I've read for 25 minutes now, so we are gonna save here. We have already gotten 2 pictures, and well, 1, but I can't read more than 25 minutes, seriously. It's a little too long, and I have to go out in 30 minutes, even less, so I don't gonna record me more now. But at least, that was all I have for Sakura Nova this time then, so hit like and subscribe, and see you next time. BroFive!